Good morning, traders, and welcome to a Trading Waves short video where we'll be looking at the one of my favorite instrument, which is your New Zealand US dollar. Some they know it as the Kiwi. Right, so please do take some few minutes, guys. Pause, and then you can just go through the trade disclaimer. All right, so guys, you can visit us at trading-waves.com. We currently have a special that is running. You can get up to like 30% off all our courses, and you can get to join our Discord. So once you purchase any of our courses, you get to be part of our Discord group, which would give you an access for at least 12 months. That's if you purchase a full course. So you don't just purchase a full course alone and then you still pay the monthly fees. No, you only purchase the full course, which is discounted right now at 30% off. Then you get access to our mentorship for 12 months. Right, so if you are inquiring about any of our contact detail, guys, you can just go through our YouTube page. We will see it there. Then below that, you're gonna have our contact details, or you can just chat to us here for a faster response. Chat to us here, then we will respond to you. So there are people that are always online just to take your questions. All right, so let's get to the New Zealand US dollar here. So first, we want to take a look. If you've been following us, you'll know that we have been looking for this pair that it was going to trade to the upside. Now, if you look at the date that we have here, this chart was posted on the 18th of October last year. So ever since then, we have been looking at the New Zealand US dollar that it is going to trade higher. So obviously, the market does not trade in a straight line. But the most important thing is that you are in the direction of a trend when you are trading. So whatever you do, be whether you are scalping or you are long-term trading or you are intraday trading, at least just be in the direction of a trend. Reason being is because if you are in the direction of a trend, you are likely to spend not a lot of time in the market. Even if you are scalping or even if you are intraday trading, you are very likely that your trades might reach to your target sooner than if you are trading against the trend. Right, so this was the chart that we had here. We were anticipating that New Zealand US dollar should still drop lower here, and we're looking for this move to the upside. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a bigger picture as well. That why do we expect that this is gonna make a move to the upside, and how far do we expect it to go? Because I still believe that this is still very tradable to the upside. You just have to know when do you get entries and when do you come out. You'll also notice as well that if you go on the website here, and then you click on just resources, you just put your mouse there, and then if you go on the chart of the week, this is just the free content that we have there. I've posted this chart on the New Zealand US dollar. That is, if you click on this here, so you'll see that Sunday when I was doing the chart update, I posted this chart here that the expectation is for this one to make a move to the upside. Yeah, so a lot of people have inquired and say, please do make a video on this one just to explain it more into detail. So this is just freely available on the website. You can just go there, sign up, which is freely, and then you're gonna get to see this chart of the week here. Right, so let's jump into it here. Now, like I've showed you that we were somewhere around this area here on the New Zealand US dollar when we were anticipating that this was going to drop lower here and eventually make a move to the upside. I will show you the levels as well. Now, if you just look at that alone from these lows here, where we expected that this market was going to turn from here and make a move to the upside, we saw about 588 pips move to the upside already that has played out on New Zealand US dollar. Now, the big question would be, how do you trade this? But before I show you that, I want us to go on the 4-hour time frame, and I want to show you that how far do we expect that this is going to go. So what we've seen here in the past data, because we use the past data to focus what is expected on the right hand side of the chart or in the future. So we've seen this rally to the upside. Yeah, I'm just focusing on this move. So this is no doubt here, this is an impulsively move. So we are expecting, once you get an impulsively move, you expect that in the future you should see an impulsively move. Like I always say that if I were to explain the Elliott wave in just less than 30 seconds or less than like 10 seconds, I would say it's an impulse, a correction, and an impulse. Yeah, this is how I'll put it. Yeah. Now, once you understand this, then you are ready to make money, to be honest. Now, this is the case with this one again. I've just showed you this, that this is an Elliott wave here that might be complete. Obviously, there might be a lot that is taking place here because these corrective structures, they can be in different form. The usual one or the most common will always be just a simply three-wave move, which is always a zigzag or a 535 structure. Now, if you look at New Zealand US dollar, it has made this move to the upside. Yeah. Now, obviously, this has corrected in a three-wave move structure here. It dropped lower here. We had this as a three-wave move structure that made an expanding flat here. Now, remember that what I said here. You need to get a correction which is in a three-wave move. So we've looked at this to have been our connector here, and then we've looked at this to have dropped lower here. Simple, this being your A, B, C structure here after you saw this impulsively move here. Now, this impulsively move, it can be your wave one or it can just be your wave A here. If that's the case, that would mean this ABC could be completing a bigger wave B in a bigger degree, or this could just be your wave 2 here. If it's a wave 2, obviously that would mean you're going to get a 3 and a 4 and a wave 5. But if it's going to be an ABC structure, that will mean you are going to see a move that is going to be related to this one here. So hence I'm saying that all along what we have been looking for is this here to complete this three-wave move structure here, this being your A here, your B here, and then this to be your wave C. So that's what we have been looking at. So excuse the noise in my background, guys. So the guys are working outside here. Now, with that being said, so that means our wave C, hence we are saying that this is our wave A here, wave B here. So our wave C needs to be made up of the five-wave move. And most of the time, this will get to the equal legs here. This wave A here, very likely our wave C gets to the equal legs, where it can even extend or it can also fall short as well. So, but we are anticipating that this has only started the wave C here. This being your wave one of your wave C here, you will even see that internally this is made up of the five-wave move. So if you've been following this on our weekly outlook, I kept on saying that be careful, this might have just completed the cycle here in a five-wave move. So this cycle here, if you look at the wave counts here, you'll clearly see the five-wave move. Now, after the five-wave move, what we've seen here is that the market has made a clear three-wave move structure here. So that's why I said this is our chart of the week, because this looks ready to go to the upside here. So that's why I say that this is very tradable here. So this could be a three-wave move structure here, and we are ready for this big move to the upside on the New Zealand US dollar. But obviously, you have to know what is expected on the DXY. You can refer to our YouTube page and then just look at our previous videos that what do we expect on the DXY. Now, I'm gonna bring my labels here because I want to show you guys this here that we are expecting that how far could this go? Just looking at this, worry not about the wave count. It's exactly what I've explained to you. We are expecting that this should at least get in the future. It should get to somewhere around this 0.68 area here. Like I've said it can even extend even more higher here, but at least this must get around this area here. Now, if you look at this here, from where the price is, just to get around this area here, you'll see that we're talking about almost about 662 pips move to the upside that is expected on your New Zealand US dollar. Now let's get to this lower time frame, and then just to explain here, but it's something that I'm just repeating myself. Yes, now I'm showing you with the labels. Now what we've seen here is that the market from these lows. Now let's go back again here. Let me show you this. Remember that we had this here. We were anticipating that the price was going to drop here. We saw that this was not ready. Even the indicator we used, it was telling us that this was not ready to make a move. It needed to give us this one more leg lower here before a move to the up side. That is exactly what we saw happening here, gave us this move here because we were somewhere around this area here. It dropped here somewhere around this 57, 58 area here. If you look at this, what we had here, it was showing that we are expecting that the price might even take the point the 0.58 a year. We're expecting this. Well, it broke below a few points there and it take as far as 0.5773. So but this is exactly where we were looking at. So from there, this has made a 5-wave move to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then this to be our wave 5. Now, like I've showed you that we forecasted this a year, but the most critical thing that after you forecast, how do you trade this? I've showed you how we have been able to trade this move to the upside a year. We simply confirm the move that is going to be to the upside. Now we're simply looking for pullbacks. Like for example, we saw this move to the upside. We got this one to have made it through a move pullback, and it fell right into this area of a blue box here. So our first trade here was here. If you remember, if you can look at the economic calendar, this was just before we had our CPI. So technically, we knew that the market was bound to make a move to the upside here. We're simply waiting to see when do we execute the trade. So we saw this here 3-wave move, got into the blue box here, and then we executed a trade here. Now look at this. So from exactly around this sort of a blue box, this has made about a 505 pips move to the up side. Made the move to the upside, never ended there because we still knew that we need to at least see the 5-wave move before we can expect a major pullback. So all this here was just a 1, 2, 3. We got a wave 4 here. Now guess what? We saw another 3-wave move, fell right into the blue box here. There were some fundamentals even around this area here, even though it was not a CPI, but there were some fundamental. Now look at this area. From around this sort of a blue box, this made another 274 pips. So if you run this one off here, that is almost about 776 pips a year to 778 pips move to the up side, just from here where we trade it here and we trade it here for this move here. So after we saw this 5-wave move, that's when I said on this week outlook, be mindful, this might be ending this 5-wave move, and if that's the case, we should be seeing a 3-wave move structure here. So that will mean where we are right now, we are correcting this cycle from these lows here to this high. Now this is a nice one here. It has made a nice 3-wave move structure here. If you look at the DXY, it is expected to make that it's going to drop. Now, not just that 3-wave move structure alone, if you look at this from this low here, it has retraced up to around the 50% retracement here. Now, based on the guidelines, you'll know that you expect that your wave 2 might come in between your 50 to the 61.8. This one take the 60 here, the 50% retracement level here, and we started to see a reaction to the upside. Yeah, now this is still expected that it is going to make this move to the upside. Yeah, somebody might ask, can it just drop from here? It is possible that we might have something like this 3-wave move structure here, and then maybe we still see this one being a 3-wave move structure here, but that would be a deeper correction. But it is still possible. But for now, we are favoring that this is already done, because this is where we looked to execute our next trade. We executed it a year after we saw this blue box trade set up. So the expectation that this makes a move to the upside from here on New Zealand US dollar. Right, so that's what we are looking at in the members. Like I've said it, if you wish to do so, to join us, you can just jump in there into to our website, which is trading-wave.com, and we are currently having the 30% off if you want more content that we share here. Right, guys, from my side, that's all what I wanted to share with you guys. If you like our content, please do give us a thumbs up, and also make sure that bell notification it is turned on, yeah, so that every time we release this free content, at least you are notified. Right, guys, cheers everybody, and have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, cheers and bye bye.